Hey, my Lynn and Things family and friends. Yep, it's your girl. I'm back, and yes, it's the same day. I did do a video before this one, like a haul video, just showing some of the things that I got while I was out in California visiting my daughter. This second part or part two is kind of like a story time. So I'm going to be talking so you can just chill, sit back and listen to some of my stories that I wanted to tell, things that I experienced out in California. But I did forget to show in my haul video, so I'm just going to show them to you right quick. So welcome on back in, my subbies, and new and old. Thank you guys so much. I love all of you guys. And I love that you guys continue to come back and to support this channel. So the one thing I forgot, while we were on Hollywood Boulevard, we went into Ghirardelli. Some of the best chocolate ever. So there are some new flavors out for the holiday, guys. Like everybody, of course, is putting out Christmas now. The Christmas drinks are back at Starbucks. Yay. And so, of course, Ghirardelli has some new Christmas. So I wanted to show you guys what has come out for Christmas with the Ghirardelli chocolate squares. So one of them is a white chocolate sugar cookie flavor, and you see the little like designs on that, all Christmassy. So that's one. The next one, which this is the one I went in the store for, I saw this and I was like, that sounds so cool. So it is the milk chocolate gingerbread cookie. Look at the Christmas tree. Well, that's like holly, I think, or little greenery. Can't wait to taste that one. Next, this is a mint chocolate cookie. Love, love, love it. And then the next, these are regulars. It just has like a Christmas Day decoration, but this is their regular milk chocolate caramel. It is one of my faves. This is a must. I always get this flavor. We do have Ghirardelli downtown Chicago, so I know what these taste like already. So that is not new. And then I also love it in the dark chocolate. So this is just the same thing, sea salt caramel. Well, actually, it's not the same. This is milk chocolate and caramel, but this is dark chocolate and sea salt, which is another fave of mine. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. So if you have a Ghirardelli near you, go check out your Ghirardelli. And if you like chocolates like that and you want to taste those things, go ahead and do it. So yeah, I'm trying to sit back and get all comfortable, sorry, on my little couch here. So I did take my planner out there with me, guys. So remember, I found this travel journal at my local Dollar Tree, or one of my local Dollar Trees, and they have a lot of activities in this book. Some things in which I like. A lot of them ask about like international places and things like that. I didn't fill out the whole thing because it's like different pages. It's not a journal where you write, let's say, entries where every day you can put your experiences. It's not kind of like that, but they do ask you questions and things like that. And so I did a journal some days, certain things. So I wanted to I needed to go by this actually to let you guys know some of the experiences that I experienced. I'm glad that I have this with me because it helps you to kind of commemorate or remember perfectly what you experienced and where you went and things like that. I love that. So my very first, like I say, this is just to kind of help me remember some of the things. But the first thing that I have to say about LA, when I first got there, the first thing that I absolutely loved, the palm trees. When we landed, I really liked that when we got outside, it was just beautiful, nice and sunny. But the funny thing is, we got an Uber. We Ubered a lot there. We got an Uber to pick us up to get me to my daughter's house, and the Uber driver was telling us that it literally had just stopped raining. And he says it does not rain a lot there. So this was quite surprising. He was saying it was just gray and it was wet. And he was like, you guys lucked out. He was like, because the sun is out now. And I'm thinking it's sunny, 24/7 out there. Well, not 24/7, of course, not at night. But I'm thinking, oh, okay, I don't hear a lot of people say it rained a lot out there. So it was just kind of funny that it had literally just stopped raining when we had got there. When we got there, the sun was shining. It didn't look like it had rained or anything, but he said we had just missed it. And then actually there were puddles of water in different little spots. And I was wondering where the water came from because we weren't near any water. So that was what it was. My first experience with that Uber driver, y'all, I felt like he was a tour guide. Because LA is really a big place with lots of things to do, I feel like Ubering people around is a big booming business out there. You really can make a lot like you doing Uber, because it's like there are people always on the go. And so I felt like our first, Uber driver was like a tour guide. He was just talking about like everything that we passed and things like that. Like this happened here and that. So if any of you guys saw La La Land, one of the things that he pointed out to us as we were leaving the airport, another favorite thing was the LAX sign. Y'all, I love that. I did get a pic of that. I'm not sure if I posted it, but yeah, I love the LAX sign, like when you get out there and you're leaving the airport. But he was saying that there was this, I want to say bridge. Yeah, there was a bridge where you see, I think Ryan Gosling and I forgot the young lady who's acting with him, and they're dancing on this bridge. Where he showed us that bridge as we were, going past it, and it's actually blocked off. So like no one can really get on the bridge, because he says they're actually still like sometimes filming things there. So they keep it blocked off for right now, because like if they have to film something right there, they don't want anyone just riding or walking on that. And so that's actually gated off. So we saw the gate up and everything, and I was like, oh wow, that's really nice. Now I personally could not get through La La Land. I love musicals. I love plays and things like that. And I tried to watch La La Land. I don't know why, y'all. I couldn't get through it. But I did see the scene that he was talking about where they're dancing on that same bridge. So that was so surreal to like kind of see, like literally, I'm going past where they filmed this. I just find that so funny and just wild, to see where they do all this magic, So we did go past that. Of course, he pointed out the Hollywood sign. Another beautiful thing, the Hollywood Hills. So with that Uber driver, like I say, he was very, very nice. And I almost feel like it was a tour guide. He just was showing us so many things. So that was one welcoming experience that I felt just arriving there. That's like one little story. My next story, just getting to my daughter's house, y'all. So we're going, and it's the traffic. Guys, I don't know how they do it. It's very aggressive there. The driving, I feel like everybody is speeding around. I am a very laid back person. And so I was like, I don't know if I would ever be able to drive in California, because baby, the traffic out there, it is a mess, guys. It is a mess. Everybody is in such a hurry. For some reason, I always, when I see things like in New York, I feel like they're always in a hurry. But I hear a lot about California, traffic, and LA traffic. It's the truth. It's the truth, y'all. It is always on the go. Always movement, always. And they go so fast. So it's like when I hear now things that, like there was a car accident, I could definitely see why. They do not play out there when it comes to the driving, guys. I applaud all you Uber drivers who work out there, because, you're in and out and you have to, get to these different places, and oh my gosh, like, and just all the drivers. I pray for you guys, because I could not do it, guys. It's crazy. So that was another experience. I felt like it is just so fast there. I think I'm spoiled, like being somewhere where I can actually, take my time and I can walk if I want to and things like that. I like the quiet and the solitude of taking a walk to a park and things like that. I did not feel I could do that out there. I did not feel like, so that to me is a little bit of a takeaway. And I'm pretty sure there are parks and things. I just did not come across any parks while I was there. Another experience was that later in the evening, another Uber driver, y'all. So me and my girls, we go to the movies, which was in Crenshaw, which I was getting all these vibes. Like all the movies that I have seen growing up, especially dealing with LA and things like that. Just to see some of these things like sight on sight, on up close, was just really something else, y'all. It was like, wow, I had a lot of wow moments. And so we went to, I think Crenshaw Mall or something like that. We went to see The Woman King, which I want to say is a very excellent movie. If you have not seen Woman King, if it's still like out where you are and you're interested, Viola Davis kills it. Like the movie is amazing. Please go check it out. So anyway, we go, we have, dinner right after, and then we go to the mall and we're walking around, and I get to kind of shop and sightsee and things like that. But now it's time to go. It's time to go back home, and we get another Uber going home. But when we get to the mall, guys, There is literally not, well, it is the mall and the movies. There is a Krispy Kreme directly across the street from the movies. I was like, oh, now, yeah, I know we have Krispy Kreme here. We do. But I personally am not close. I don't drive. So I'm not close to a Krispy Kreme where I can like just, oh, take a bus real quick to one or Uber to one. It's not that serious. Like I'm not like in walking distance of one. So I rarely get fresh Krispy Kreme. Now, yes, my local grocer literally up the street. Yes, I can get a box of Krispy Kreme donuts, but it's not like when you walk into the restaurant and you get that experience. You see the warm sign on and things like that. I wanted to experience all that. And so we saw this though going into the movie theater, and so I could not go at the time I wanted to go because our movie was starting. So I was like, when we leave the movie, we have to go to I'm not Dunkin', Lord help me, Krispy Kreme. So we see our movie, then we go to the mall, and now it's dark. Like I'm like, we got to get home. So I couldn't go over to the Krispy Kreme. So our Uber driver comes to pick us up. We get in the car, and I was telling the girls, like I wasn't speaking loud, but I was telling the girls, oh shucks, we didn't go to the Krispy Kreme. And the Uber driver, I don't think he heard that because, you know, he was up front and he was playing music, and he's like, oh my goodness, y'all, it's a Krispy Kreme right here. Do you mind if I stop? He was like, I always have been wanting to, you know, stop in here. I never get a chance. And like, I'm literally right here. Do you guys mind if I stop in here? Boy, what? Yes, go in there. We like, yeah, please go ahead, because we wanted to stop in there and we didn't get the chance to. So we go ahead and go in, and well, we didn't go in. He drives into the drive-thru. He gets his dozen. He gets him some iced coffee, and I go ahead and order. I just needed a couple. We didn't need a whole dozen. We just wanted to taste, you know, it warm. So he drives through and he's like paying for his or whatever. And he was asking them, you know, do you do separate checks? Like when we were in there, then he goes around the corner. He was like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. So he pays for our donuts and his. I thought that was really sweet of him. So like, not only did he make a stop somewhere we really wanted to go, he also got the donuts for us. So I thought, oh wow, that is so cool. I really liked that experience. He got us home safe and sound. So yeah, I really liked that. That was so fun, and that was just so nice. And then another story, which is, I want to say is a very sad part to me, that I knew it existed, but because I've never seen it up close, the way that I did this week, is the homeless problem out there. Oh my gosh, guys, we didn't go to Skid Row, but we were near Skid Row. So if you've been in LA, you already know downtown LA, Skid Row is literally right there. It's nowhere. And so the homeless thing, it's a very, very serious, big problem. And it really broke my heart to see so many people. It's like they just pop up a tent, pop up wherever they can, like make them a place to live on the streets. They do. Like they literally build little, I don't want to say a tenement, but like if they use cardboard boxes, plastic, cardboard, all type of different things to kind of just make shelter for themselves. That really was sad to me to see that, because here in Chicago, we have homeless, you know, we have homelessness as well, but it's just, I feel quadruple out there. We don't see it as much in that way. It's like literally a whole block or two if you go around it. It's just nothing but tents or nothing but cardboard boxes and bags. And, you know, another sad thing is because there is not a place to actually go. Like if you have a place, you can go to your bathroom. If you're homeless, there's no bathroom. So another reality to me was they literally go on the streets. So you have to watch where you're walking. Like their downtown is not like our downtown. I love Chicago downtown, and I will always appreciate the downtown here. I know everyone has crime and there is trouble everywhere. So yes, you do have to be careful in certain places in Chicago. You do. But our downtown is absolutely gorgeous. It is walkable. It is clean. Whereas that was like a culture shock for me. Going downtown LA. It's because it's like a lot of homeless people just kind of going about, walking around and things like that. You got people walking up to you. And so it's like you really do have to be careful down there. And so that part was kind of sad for me. And like I said, culture shock, because I feel like this is a huge city and there are a lot of people here. And my daughter was saying she feels like that they could fix this problem because she feels like they have the money, but a lot of these people have probably gotten on drugs and it's very hard for them to get off. And when you have a problem, you don't really go know about like taking care of your business. You're kind of thinking more about that next high and things like that. And so it's like you go down this spiral and you never really pick yourself back up. And so it's kind of literally like zombies, y'all. That part was just a little disheartening for me. And I pray for their homeless situation. I pray that things can get better. But that's not the only area. Of course, California has a lot of different places. There are some beautiful places. And as I did see, like I went to Beverly Hills and I was able to see some of the homes. Oh my gosh, the homes were beautiful. But another thing that comes to my mind when it comes to the houses or homes is that I felt like they were so close to the streets, guys. Like so close to the streets. Like I'm used to like where we are, you literally have to do a walk up. You're not walking from the street to the house. Like you don't see, homes like this close to the street a lot of times here. There's literally like maybe a lawn separating you, a gate, or a walkway. And it was so funny to kind of see some of these places and homes near Beverly Hills and things like that had those homes really close to the street. But over in that area, it's like a lot, you can tell that they don't play around there. So it's like they keep it nice and I guess secure over there. But yeah, that was another surprising thing for me. And actually the homes in just like regular neighborhoods, the homes are so short. The homes are like literally, I felt like I saw a lot of box shaped places there, like a box shaped homes. That's another thing, like the architecture here in Chicago, it's a lot of tall buildings. We have a lot of brick places, everything that is built. I feel like it is strong and things like that. And we have to have that because we do get winter and snows and rains. So of course, our buildings have to be built stronger than they would be there because they don't get the snow and the erosion and things like that we get here. But also because of that, a lot of things I felt like were made a lot of stucco and drywall and Spanish style homes and things like that. So I felt like it was just so light. Like I felt like it could just blow away in a wind or something. I don't know, y'all. But yeah, that was another experience for me out there. I want to go to the book. Let's see if it's something I'm missing, y'all. So let me give you all. Oh, I got one. I have a food experience. So people are always talking about Chicago food so good. Yes, we got the lockdown on the food. Chicago has things that no one else has. I'm sorry, they do. We got that. And so I tried some things out there and honestly, I was so disappointed. So disappointed. It's not like I tasted everything, but I did try some things. So I have some ups and some downs. So when I did go out with Daniel and his hubby, the dinner that we had at JB's barbecue was delicious. It was amazing. So that meal I really enjoyed. I give it a thumbs up. I myself had like the smothered chicken and gravy over garlic potatoes and some veggies, so it was really, really good. And then they how you get bread at the table, so they bring the bread to the table and their bread is fresh baked biscuits, and then they make a homemade apple butter to go on that. That is delicious. Really, really good. And then they also, I noticed on the menu, had a jalapeno cheddar cornbread. Y'all, I love me some jalapeno cornbread. I love like a sweet and spicy. So I definitely ordered that as well. And I tried it. It was delicious. The only thing is part of it, I don't know, had gotten really hard. Like when I first started eating, part of it was really soft and moist and good. But like by the time I was getting to the end, I don't know, it was hard. But the taste of it was delicious. It was a great mix. So this particular restaurant, I do give a 10. It was really, really good. But then my next food experience was In-N-Out. Y'all. Now, Daniel, you said, go ahead and try it. Y'all asked if me and the girls had ever had it. No, we haven't. And I'm not sad to say I will never want it again. So, guys, we went to In-N-Out. And we go there because they say it's like a touristy thing to do. You got to check out In-N-Out. You have to taste it. Now, personally, we don't eat red meat. We don't eat beef or pork. So I was like, I'm on vacation. This could be a cheap meal for me. But I honestly didn't want the burger. I was told that they have grilled cheese. I think Daniel and his hubby, one of them may have told me that they may have a veggie burger or grilled cheese. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna ask about that. So when I ordered, of course the girls got burgers and I myself got a grilled cheese. Y'all. So another thing, the fries were, I saw them bringing out, like you can see them working in the back, and they had real potatoes. They had like the little cutter. It's like they were throwing those potatoes in there so fast, cut. So I'm thinking, oh, real potatoes? Oh, these fries are going to be good. Now, mind you, Daniel did warn me. Daniel said, you know, he was like, no, I don't like the fries. He was saying the only way he would get them is if he got the animal fries. So I was like, animal fries? What is that? Like, that just sounds weird. Animal fries? So actually, animal fries for them is you have the fry basket and they put like a nacho cheese. I don't think it's nacho, but like a cheddar cheese sauce. They put Thousand Island dressing. They put grilled onions on top. So this is called animal fries. So my daughters were interested in tasting it. So they did get the animal fries. I personally do not like toppings like, I don't do onions at all. I don't do Thousand Island dressing. I don't like mayo. I don't like stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try the fries with some salt. So that's what I ordered. But I ordered myself a grilled cheese, guys. So I get my food and they come handing me this tray. And there are 3 sandwiches on the tray. And I'm thinking, well, actually in a bag. I didn't get a tray. In a bag, they were all looking the same. And I was thinking, I got grilled cheese. I know they didn't give us 3 burgers, right? So I give the girls their burgers and I look. And my sandwich, I saw the cheese, but then y'all, it was like Thousand Island dressing. It was lettuce. It was tomato. It was mayo. Or I was like, so this is grilled cheese? So I was like, oh my gosh. And mind you guys, we had been out. We had been on Hollywood Boulevard. We had been to the museum and we were starving. Like I was over ready to eat something. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to fall out because I don't eat this. I'm not even going to try to eat this. And it was so packed in here, guys. You can tell it's like a tourist thing to do. It was literally a line like all the way around the building, going up the hill. It was crazy. So it was like, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't eat this. I have to take this back. So I take it back into the store, guys. And I told them, you know, I asked for a grilled cheese. Grilled cheese to me means bread and cheese. I'm so sorry. I did not know this is how it comes. And she's like, oh yeah, that's how our sandwich comes. It's, you know, everything but the burger. So grilled cheese to you guys is everything, like toppings and everything. Now, you guys let me know down in the comments, what is grilled cheese to you? But to them, it's toppings and the cheese. Go figure. So the staff, now I have to give the staff a 10 out of 10. That staff, they work amazing, especially dealing with this public, because there had to be about 100 patrons inside the store, and who knows how many were in the drive-thru. They had a lot of workers, but every worker worked with a smile on their face. They were consistent. They did not get upset if someone got upset with something. They helped you right away. Like, the service was just amazing. I give their staff a 10 out of 10. They were amazing. I love them. And I really do commend them because I have done fast food. My very first job was fast food. And I know if someone is getting on your nerve, or, you know, you could lose it sometimes. And I don't know how they train their in and out employees, but they do a great job. I really commend them on that. So I take it up to the front. One of the cashiers, of course, she's handing out someone else's food. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, you know, ask her about it. She tells me that's how they make it. Another worker comes up. He's like, you know, what's the problem? They're very quick to help you out. And so I let him know, I did not know this is how your sandwich came. Can I get a grilled cheese? He's like, yep, right on it. He's like, you can have that or you can throw it out. So I threw it out, guys. I did not want it. And he comes back really, really quickly with the grilled cheese, which I have to say was good. But my problem with the fries, if you don't eat them, and I do mean eat them right away, like literally when they hand them to you over the counter, they're gross. They are so hard. They're like chips. So I guess if you like a hard chip type of fry, then that's your kind of fry. But it honestly tastes like it's stale, and it tastes like it's stale so fast. But you see them cutting them up, chopping them, fresh potatoes, and frying them really, really quickly. Like, you see all of this. So I guess it's in the fry that makes the fry so hard. It's like potato chips. I don't want that. I'm sorry. I like a soft fry. So I was like, The fries were a 0 for me. I did not like them. But the girls, I don't even think my daughter enjoyed the animal fries. They were even hard. And so you would think the toppings, like the cheese and the sauce and stuff, would have kind of softened the fries. They said their fries were hard. So I was like, yeah, that was a waste of time. Yes, no, it's not all that. But I don't want to have you guys here all night. So that's just some of my stories that I wanted to share with you guys that I experienced out in Cali. If I think of some more, I'll probably make another video at a later time. But thank you guys for coming back for a little story time. Some experiences that I experienced, some ups, some downs. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you've been to Cali, give me some of your favorite places that you like to go. Some experiences you may have had if you went. And if you've never been, what would you like to see if you went to California or LA? What would you want to experience? Put that down in the comment section for me. Again, hit that like. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'm Lynn, and I do a lot of Dollar Tree hauls, Dollar Tree reviews. I love me some Ray Dunn. I do decor, a little bit of everything, y'all. That's why my name is Lynn and Things. Thank you guys for stopping by again. Until our next video.